In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily take some PVC pipe and to turn it into something awesome. And it might be easier than you think. Welcome to Specific Love. I got a cool item I wanted to show all of you. Those of you who like messing with PVC, whether you like to build stuff, whether you're an artist, or maybe even just a plumber, and you need to be able to bend PVC, this is going to be a cool little idea. Now, I've seen this around for a year or so, and I was thinking it might be a little bit too good to be true. But after doing some research and seeing some of the other items that people have made with it, I wanted to give it a try. This is called the PVC Bend It. It looks almost like some electrical metal tubing that you can see in insulation when they're running wires in the wall. But this is supposed to be able to heat up just to the right temperature so that you can easily bend your PVC. So I was so excited, I wanted to do a nice little review for you so that you can have an option to buy one of these. Now, when I purchased this, was my understanding is I was just getting this setup here. So I was kind of excited when I got in the mail a nice big pack of a few different items that came with this, and I wanted to show you. First off, it came with these long tubes. Now, they call this the bend station. You stick your PVC in here, and this will help insulate it and heat it up even faster. They actually sent me two because I have the 6-foot long version. Now this comes in 3 different common sizes, a 3-foot, a 6-foot, and a 9-foot. I got the 6-foot because that should be the most common I should be using. Now also with this, they sent these little metal brackets. This is great that you can put this bend station in. It holds everything nice and sturdy and it's not going to roll around and roll off the table on you. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, they sent me 2 of those. Also, they sent me some nice heavy duty, almost like a mesh type, but it has grips on it, gloves. You can easily stick on and they're really thick so you're not going to burn yourself. They also sent, it's a very basic timer, but it is a timer that you can set your time for heating up your PVC because there is a certain time range you need to do each one so you don't burn it from their instruction. They also sent a nice detailed instruction manual, and I love this because they have pictures inside here to kind of give you a nice idea of what is going on. So they recommend doing this outside in a nice well ventilated area, so let's take this outside and give it a shot. Unfortunately, I don't have an outside table that is over 6 foot long, so I need something probably about 8 foot long to really make this work. So I've laid out some nice white paper so to keep everything clean. We're gonna give this a shot here on the ground. Now I have cut a piece of PVC right here to 6 foot, and I'm placing it inside these bend stations here. I've also found out that these little holders are great to hold the bend stations together, so that way you don't have to worry about them rolling around or even coming open for that matter. So let me load up this Bend It inside the PVC and we'll get started. Now in the instruction manual here, it does mention about preheating the element. Now, in real world, I'm not gonna have time to preheat every time. I'm just gonna wanna put it together and get it to work. So we're not gonna preheat it this time. We're gonna see how well this works just straight cold. All right, the PVC Bend It has been inserted. Everything is closed up, and now we're going to plug this in. According to the manual, it says a 1/2-inch PVC will take roughly 2 minutes. So we are gonna give that a shot. See how it goes. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. I'm gonna quickly put my gloves on. I'm gonna start pulling this back and see if it is about ready. It is still a little bit firm, so we're gonna give this a little bit more time, and then we'll shot through the shot. Okay, it has been a little over 3 minutes, and I can smell. I'm not exactly sure what I smell. I'm guessing it's the PVC heating up. But we're gonna give this a shot and see how malleable. Oh yeah, and that still has the metal inside. So let's see if we can pull this out. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's still a little stiff, so this could probably go a little bit longer. But, I mean, you couldn't do that with your regular standard normal temperature pipe. That is awesome. So less than 4 minutes, it went from completely cold to very, very flexible. Now I do smell it a little bit, so I see why they want this to be done outside. I do smell, I'm guessing it's the PVC, maybe got a little too warm. You don't want to burn PVC, that's one thing. It can create toxic fumes. I am going to stick this back in just for a little bit longer. Try and get this to be a little more malleable again. Okay, I've stuck this PVC back in here for just a little over a minute. Take this back out again. Whew. Oh yeah, I saw a little smoke that time, so maybe pushing the limits on the how hot we want to get this. Anyway, we're going to curl this up. Look at that. How easy that is to curl. I mean, that is just awesome. You couldn't do that with a heat gun. Now, a great way to keep this shape is if you take a wet cloth and you wipe it around your PVC. Now be careful, don't burn yourself in your hand that doesn't have the glove on, because you can still feel the heat coming through this glove. But you want to wipe it, carefully lift it up if you can. Wipe it on this side very carefully. And once you get it wet enough and cool enough, it will now hold that shape. And you can touch it with your hand. It's still quite warm, but I can touch it for just a moment with my bare hand. But there you go. That's a great way to take some straight PVC pipe and to make about any shape you want. Now, as you just saw, the PVC Bend-It, it is an awesome tool. If you need to bend some PVC. I've tried a few different other things. This right here is in case you're a plumber, you need to go around a wall, or maybe you're outside and you go around a tree. Or maybe you're an artist and you need to make a W, an M, or just a squiggly line. And then I tried something fun. Yes, that is a pretzel. So, if you're interested in this product, I definitely recommend it as a great tool if you're going to try to do some stuff with PVC. I will list a link to it in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Also, I do have a couple precautions you need to watch out for. They do strongly recommend to do this in a well-ventilated area, and here's a couple reasons why. One, PVC, if it gets burned, can put off toxic fumes. And while I was out there doing this, I did smell a little bit of an odor. And I noticed on a couple ends here that they got a little bit singed. So you definitely want to do this in a ventilated area. I'd even recommend possibly doing it with a face mask of some sort, probably a heavy duty mask, so you can keep from even breathing the fumes even in the well ventilated area. Also, make sure to be careful when use your gloves definitely, because this does get hot and will burn you. Now I've noticed, of course, in the assigned color-coded areas, it is not nearly as warm, but I do recommend you definitely wear those gloves at all times. This does cool down relatively fast if you put it on a concrete surface like I have done. Within just a few minutes, it is easily cool to the touch. Other than that, this is an awesome product. I would definitely recommend it to y'all. Now, if you enjoyed this review, click the like button, tell us what you think about it in the comments, and as always, have fun building.